Ford Field in Detroit. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Detroit Lions taking on Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Chicago Bears. To speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They've got some guys who might need a year or two on the practice squad, so then we'll find out if they can actually play.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. From the gun, Stafford. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did. Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. touchdown in his first career game. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done.
Now a handoff looking right. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And all the way up to the 21-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
Another carry.
It appears it'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be third down.
Brings up
Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
They're able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have the Lions first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
26-yard line.
In addition to his really good hands, Marvin Jones makes big plays downfield. Ended up missing the last month of the 2019 season. Still had 62 catches for nearly 800 yards. And even more importantly, 9 touchdown catches included in that number. When Marvin Jones goes downfield for a pass, oftentimes he finds his way into the end zone.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears 16. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
15-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Lions add on to their lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers Sixers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe.
Now they try the right side here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Right back to him on first down. Midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 22 and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And a give this time to the tailback. Again he finds an opening. 20, and now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game, and the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for
now a handoff here to his running back. Able to evade the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside the 5.
Deshaun Gibson.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yards on the pick.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect. Really, as a play call, you get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Carry for the running back.
You know, the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Down at the 26.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
Now they try the right side here. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he gets this up past the 30.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Muscles by at the 25. There he goes, left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You talk.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to elude 1 tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And they'll find Galladay. That's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, 67 yards. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we... And they'll run the option to start the drive. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Taken down back at the 12-yard line.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Stafford. He's going to loft one deep. And got his man complete. The 20. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
I think what we're seeing from him means the future has arrived because I think most teams are looking for that hybrid running back. The guy who can run it, of course, but who can catch it as well. And those catching skills, exactly why they chose him early in the draft.
Yeah, it's one thing to have a catch for 5. On first down, Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
From the gun, Stafford, a slant to Jones. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down.
50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Stafford. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. They're running the jet sweep with Jones. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches.
It's second and inches.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Lions are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And this offense is running away with this one. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26.
Brings up second and 9.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he finds Danny Amendola. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. They will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
Second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Now a handoff working right. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Play to the running back.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And Jones has it over the middle. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
He was brought down by
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 29. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The last run got 6, now second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football. You control the clock.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys continue to pour it on.
Partner, this running back's having a heck of a day on the ground. He just keeps punching it in and rushing for touchdown after touchdown.
shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He finds an opening past the 40. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Stanford. There's that run again. It's complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Touchdown, Detroit! A great play there. 34 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
Eddie Goldman
on the tackle, a huge man, hard to move out of the way. He's in his 6th year with the Bears out of Florida State.
And they give this time to the tailback. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
Eddie Goldman.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
36-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, lost some yardage.
You got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Brandon, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator.
And to give this time to the tailback. Space to maneuver at the 40. Accelerating, and off he goes.
All you got to do is look it up.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.